Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Gino and today's video is going to be about luxury questionable items slash regrets that I've made throughout my purchasing history. So sit back and relax. I'm just going to do a little show and tell for you today. So throughout the last couple of years, I've amassed quite a collection. And not surprisingly, in that time, I've picked up a few items that on second glance, or when I've actually had time to sit with it and really think about it, did I really need to purchase that? Or does this even work for me or my lifestyle? Does it serve any practical purpose? I'm on the fence with some of these, but let me know what you think in the comments. I'll start off with my first questionable item, and that is wallets. Now, there's nothing wrong with a wallet. In fact, I quite like this one very much. It's got the Loewe anagram embossed throughout. It's got plenty of card holder slots, section for putting in notes. It's got gold hardware zipper. Can fit a lot of coins in there. Nothing wrong with this wallet whatsoever. However, I already have other wallets that serve me very well. And to be honest, I don't need a wallet this big when I can go day to day just with a simple flat card holder. Literally just 4 card slots and I'm good to go. Most of the wallets in my collection were from Loewe. And I do like them, but with every subsequent wallet I've purchased, I've gone from the really big to the really small. So I think at this point, this is the last wallet that I will ever purchase for myself. And frankly, it is a hassle to be taking out all of your cards and notes and changing wallets every week or so. With a bag, it's different because it's actually quite easy to just transition from one bag to another. I don't really carry that much, but with wallets, they're a lot more fiddly. The second item that some people would think is ridiculous, but I actually quite like it. This is a Fendi Peekaboo ICU 48 Nano bag charm. Yes, it is a bag charm because it has the lobster clasp on the back. It is about 9 centimeters by 8 centimeters, I think. I don't remember the full dimensions. This retails for $1,390. So I was actually in the Fendi boutique because someone else was looking at buying sunglasses. While he was trying on the sunglasses, he realized he didn't like them. So we were about to leave, but then I noticed this item hanging on another bag and I was like, what is that? Can I see this right now, please? And I instantly fell in love with it. For $1,390. For a bag charm, yes, this is quite ridiculous. Most Fendi bag charms retail for about $800 or so. So this really was a premium price I was paying, but hear me out. It has all of the features of a typical Fendi bag. It has the ears with the rivet thing. It has a zipper pull. And you can open it, and inside, yes, it does have stuffing, but you can fit AirPods, a lip balm, and some loose cards. So I am counting this as an actual bag. It even has the locking closure, a fully functioning locking mechanism right there. So this is a peekaboo bag. This bag still has all of the craftsmanship that I would expect from Fendi. Someone still had to hand glaze all of this. This is the same canvas that you will find on most other bags of theirs. I know some people would think this is ridiculous. And I'll insert a picture of me actually wearing it. I actually prefer to put it on my belt loop and just carry a matching pouch. One con with this bag, however, is when I'm walking very quickly, when this is attached to my belt, it does have a tendency to swing around and even flip backwards. Will I be adding any more of these micro bags to my collection? Maybe. I know LV does a few trunks in this mini size, So I'm very tempted, but for the time being, this is officially the smallest bag in my collection. The next questionable purchase is perfumes. Now, don't get me wrong, I like smelling good, and I like to have an assortment of perfumes. In fact, at the desk at my office, I have a little plate of perfumes that I get to choose a different one every day. However, I think I've bought a few too many. The last set of perfumes I purchased was from Hermes, because I was at David Jones and, well, I saw the concession stand and all that beautiful display of perfumes that they have there, and I thought, oh, I'll get myself a set of 4 and I'll just add that. And the perfumes that I had chosen are okay. They're not spectacular. In fact, my favorites would have to be Louis Vuitton's Les Sables Roses, Celine's Parade, and Loewe's 001 Man scent. Those would be my 3 signature scents. I could technically just survive off those 3 and not purchase any more perfumes for the next 2 years. I even have a little baggie of LV perfumes. Look at all of this. This could easily last me a year. And because I already have so many 100ml bottles, it's going to take me a really long time to get through all of my perfumes. So I've essentially reached my perfume limit for the next couple of years because, well, if I keep shopping at LV, I'll just keep topping up my perfume sample collection. I don't really have the heart to throw away any perfumes. There's this Dior scent that it was gifted to me. I have no idea where it came from, but I don't have the heart to throw it away because it's Dior. The next category is Vestiaire Collective. Now, if you haven't been on that app, it is an app where individuals or consignment stores can put up bags for sale, and you're essentially marketing to the rest of the world, and someone from another country can even purchase that item. All you have to do is just pack it up, ship it to Vestiaire themselves, where they will do a authentication and quality check before it is shipped out to the buyer. Now, I've made a few good scores on there. However, I've also made a few questionable ones. Example A. Recognize this? This is the giant hammock that I only took out once to do that photo shoot, which, by the way, if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it in the description. Outside of that one video, this bag has not left my house. It is still in its dust bag, just sitting on my shelf. There is absolutely no way I could ever bring this out of the house. For $3,000, for something that just sits on my shelf and does nothing, I can't even look at it because I have to keep it in its dust bag because it is collecting dust. It's a collector's piece. I mean, 1 out of 7 in the whole world, of course I'm keeping it. However, it is a different story for this bag. This is a vintage Bottega Veneta messenger bag with a opening flap, single magnetic button closure, white lining on the inside, a zipper pull here, little metal plaque. It has a single spaghetti thin leather strap, and look, I still have the Vestiaire tag on it. As soon as I purchased it and it arrived at my house, I never took it out of the house ever again. I blame the pandemic for this because when we were all in lockdown, I discovered the Vestiaire app, so I kind of went a little nuts and made some questionable purchases, this being one of them. And it's technically nothing wrong with the bag. It's still very functional. I can use it crossbody. It looks okay, but the problem is I already have another bag that looks exactly like it. Okay, look at that. I will pick this over this any day. This one is a lot more modern. It has this very fine embossed detail. I did a review video on this, I'll link it in the description. This can also be worn crossbody. but this is just a far more superior bag to this one. I guess I'm too lazy to just put it back on sale on Vestiaire, and it definitely didn't cost as much as the giant hammock. So this doesn't really feel like wasted money because I didn't really pay that much for it. So yes, it's been sitting on my shelf since, what is this? August 2021. We are now in October 2023. Why? Why? I'm still debating whether I should even use this bag or not. It's a perfectly functional bag, I just don't really like it. Oh well, back to the shelf it goes. The next item is something I don't have anymore. That is my Loewe mini puzzle bum bag, which I did do a review video on that. I'll link that in the description as well. But it just didn't work out for me for a couple reasons. First one, it's a bit too small. The only mini puzzle that I would own is the LED puzzle. But outside of that, I don't really like that size. I've upgraded to the larger version of the bum bag. This is a size small, and this I love a lot more than that mini one because it has so much more texture to it. Again, I did a review video on this, so I'll link that in the description. And honestly, far more superior to my mini bum bag. I already have this puzzle, size medium. It's not quite the same color as that bum bag, but very close. So essentially having two bags of the same color, just different sizes, it didn't really make sense. I'll give an honorable mention to belts. I do use belts every day. And these are very beautiful belts, don't get me wrong. But these three, they're all black. The only difference being the buckle, of course. On the reverse side, yes, they are technically different, but some days I just really don't want to have logo on me, so I do revert back to the black. So if I do buy another belt, I definitely want to get one that's a different color. I'd like to throw in one other item that's not luxury. This book. Yes, I bought it on the day of release. I had every intention to finish reading this book, however, I am only up to page 108, and there are 407 pages in this book. I can't really give it an honest review because I haven't finished it. Well, it did have some intriguing stories in it. I think that Prince Harry padded out his early years too much because like his time at boarding school, it wasn't really that exciting, so he didn't really need to devote so many chapters to it. So I think that's where the momentum was starting to die down as I was reading it. I'll finish reading it eventually. Coming from me that has like a bookshelf of books, I've only read, I've read all of the Harry Potter ones. I've read some of these Penguin books, not all of them. And okay, these ones I only purchased because they look pretty. Oh yeah, and I have some Dan Brown down there as well. But aside from that, yeah, I'm not really a book reader. It's just there to look pretty. So let me know in the comments, did you make any questionable or regrettable luxury purchases? Am I alone in this? Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm also on Instagram. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.